Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to be reviewing this epilator by BRAUN. This is a silk épil 3 and it's for legs and body. This is the epilator right here, and if you take a look at the box, then it says that it includes 2 heads or caps. This is how the box looks like from the side. It shows its 2 heads. One is supposed to be the shaver head and the other is supposed to be the trimmer head. And if you turn around right here, it shows what we're going to be finding inside. Here it says that it has a 20 tweezer system, a smart light, and massaging rollers. So let's open it up. This is the front. We're going to be opening it up from the side. This is the epilator inside, and it's nicely packaged. At the back, we can see that we get another head. It's detachable. And this is the cord and adapter. We also have a manual right here. And here is the epilator. Let's open it up. It also comes with a brush for cleaning the top, the removable heads. This is what it looks like right here. It's really small. And this is the head right there. This is the detachable head right there. We can detach it. And here's the switch. There are 2 settings to it. There's 1 and 2. This head, which is on the top, is called a shaver. We can detach it by first taking off the top part. And there are 2 buttons right here, and we have to press them, and then we can easily detach it. And this is what the inside is supposed to look like. Here's the inside. And this right here is the on and off switch with incorporated light. And these are the release buttons. If you press them, then we can take out this main part right here. This part right here is called the shaver head base, and this gray part on top is called the cutter block. And you can detach them and then put them again inside by pressing the release buttons, and you can just easily put them inside. If you take a look at this part, then this one right here is a shaver foil frame. These are the release bars, and this transparent part on top is actually the trimmer cap, and it goes right on top of this shaver. Like that. This is how it goes on. Now we also have a second head, which comes in this little packet. Little one. And you can actually take off this big part on the top. It can come off easily. These are the massaging rollers on top so that it massages your skin as it trims off the hair. This is the main epilator part, and it has little tweezers inside, and there are about 20 tweezers so that when it rolls on your skin, it can take off the hair from the roots really easily, and this might hurt a bit. But you can attach these massaging roller attachments on top, and so as it goes on your skin, it massages it. At the same time, it plucks off all the hair. So this is basically the shaver head, and this is the epilator head. And this shaver head base actually goes with the shaver, so if you want to use a shaver, then you have to use a shaver head base as well. Like that. So these are the 2 heads. So let's put the epilator head on. We can press these buttons at the side and we can easily attach it. So what these settings are actually like setting 1 and 2. Setting 1 is used if you want to be extra gentle, and setting 2 will be used if you want to be extra efficient with your hair removal. So if you want to use the epilator head, then steps are that your skin must be dry and free from grease or cream, so it should be totally dry. And you also have to make sure this epilator head is clean, and so it doesn't cause much irritation either. It is going to cause irritation, and after that you're going to have to apply some ice or some other lotion. But and basically the main reason for cleaning the epilator head is so that it doesn't cause any bacterial infections. When you switch on the epilator, this light here is supposed to illuminate. So before using the epilator, you're supposed to rub your skin so that you could lift all the short hairs if you want to be removing the short hairs. If you want to be really efficient, then you have to keep the epilator head about 90 degrees from the surface of your skin, like this. You need to trim it like this. And you're supposed to glide it from your skin without any pressure. It's just supposed to be some gentle pressure. And what these massaging rollers actually do is that they stimulate the skin before and after the hair is pulled out. So that is basically how you use an epilator. You're supposed to keep your skin dry, and these tweezers are going to be plucking off all the hair once you start gliding it about 90 degrees on the surface of your skin. And it's going to irritate a bit. It's going to irritate the skin a bit because it is supposed to be plucking off all the hair. So it is going to cause some redness, and you're going to have some, you're supposed to have some solutions to fix that. You can use ice to reduce the irritation if you have any, and then you can apply some lotion on top. And also to mention that if you're going to be using the epilator head, then you can choose any setting you want. You can either choose setting 1 or setting 2. But if you want to use the shaver head, then you have to have setting 2. So let's try the shaver head now. We're going to detach the epilator head from the top. We're going to be putting on the shaver head. So also for using the shaver head, you're just supposed to glide it on top of your skin. And you're supposed to glide the trimmer in such a way that this front part of the trimmer is supposed to be the first one to go through your hair, because it basically raises your hair so that they can be removed easily by the foil that is inside. Now we'll see when to use any of these two heads. Epilation will be really comfortable if the optimum length of the hair that you want to cut is 2 to 5 millimeter. If it's longer than that, then it's best to shave. You're supposed to cut the hair that is longer than 5 millimeter with the shaver first, and then use the epilator, because for the epilator it's ideal to have the length of your hair at least 2 to 5 millimeter. So that is when you're supposed to use any of the two heads. Now for some information about the epilator. It is important to take into account that all methods of hair removal can cause ingrowing hair and irritation. And the irritation may be in the form of itching, discomfort, or reddening of the skin. And this usually disappears after a few minutes or maybe hours. But even after 36 hours, if it still does not disappear, then you should contact your physician. Since the epilator head pulls off your hair, it will hurt. And usually this pain disappears if you start using it for a long time, because your skin gets used to it. And it's also very, very important to clean the heads after every use. If you don't clean the heads, then there is a chance that there might be bacteria forming on both of the heads or any one of the heads that you actually used. This bacteria can penetrate into your skin when you're using the epilator, and this can cause inflammation and other risks of infection. It is also best to contact your physician before using the epilator if you have any of the conditions such as eczema or immune deficiency, hemophilia, Raynaud's disease, or varicose veins, or you usually get inflamed skin reactions. Also, to avoid ingrowing hair, you can use massage sponges after showering or exfoliate your skin. It is also best not to share your epilator with anyone else. Also, one thing that you should take into account is that while cleaning the shaver head, you're not supposed to rub the foil part with the brush, because this is actually a very sensitive part. And cleaning it with a brush can damage the part. And the cord that we got here was actually a 7-watt cord. Now let's turn on the appliance. So I've connected the epilator to a power supply, and right now I have the epilator head on, and these are the two settings. And number one setting was there if you want to be really gentle with your skin, and number two setting is if you want to be really efficient with your skin. And this is the illuminating light right here. So you can see if I turn on the number one setting, the light will illuminate. Now if I turn on the second setting, also with the shaver head, you can see these massagers rolling and the tweezers working, like massagers roll, and also the inside. The massager rolls as well as the inside, and the tweezers pluck off your hair at the same time. As you can see, the number one setting is for very gentle, like right here. And the number two setting is going to be faster, and it will show more efficiency. As you can see, now I have attached the shaver head. The shaver head usually works best with the setting number two, but it can even work in setting number one, but it works best in setting two. So let's turn it on. The light illuminates. As you can see, both the settings have different efficiencies. As you can see from the test, the epilator head actually has a really good efficiency, and it makes your skin really smooth as well. It has 2-year guarantee, and also if you look at the manual, then they'll show you all of the components of the epilator. This is the epilator head, and this is the shaver head. And they're also showing ways how to clean the epilator and the shaver head. This is for the epilator head. Like, you can turn on the switch, you can use it on your skin and elsewhere, and you can use the given brush to clean off the excess hair that is left on the epilator. And you can also clean the internal components after removing the head. And these are for the shaver head. You can use the brush to clean the top part of the shaver head, which is this one, but you cannot use it to clean the foil because it will damage the foil. Also, it's better to oil the foil instead. You're supposed to pour some oil on it. So this was the epilator, this was the epilator head, this was the shaver head. You can buy this easily off of Amazon. It's by BRAUN. It is the Silk Apple 3, and it has a really good efficiency. It doesn't hurt much after you start using it for a while, and it also comes with a shaver head, so you can shave off the extra hair before using the epilator, and it really just snatches or plucks out your hair from the roots, so it has a really good efficiency. And to avoid ingrowing hairs, you can exfoliate your skin afterwards or apply some lotion. So do I recommend it? Yes, because it has really good efficiency and the heads are detachable. You can replace any head. You can use both of the heads and you can also clean them thoroughly. So there are no chances of bacteria being transferred or penetrated in your skin, and you won't have any risk of infections. So this has a really good efficiency and this is definitely recommended. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!